I worked very hard to have my honors. I had no contest at all.
2013 is continuing the tradition of excellence at White Knoll High School. 407 seniors are graduating, 90 are honor graduates, and 218 are receiving Life or Hope scholarships. 2 students have perfect scores in critical reading on college acceptance exams. Jordan Gunn on the SAT and Sarah Stillinger on the ACT.
Yeah.
Sarah and Jordan, please stand. The total amount of scholarships awarded to date is $7,225,609. White Knoll continues to grow and impact the surrounding community. To Dr. Woodward, members of the Lexington County School District 1 Board, to guests from Lexington County, to administrators and faculty, special guests, our families and friends, and my fellow Timberwolves, I would like to welcome you to the 13th commencement ceremony for the class of 2013.
I'm Sarah Stillinger. I've been trying to start this speech for a week. I have stared at my blinking computer screen for what feels like forever, and decided to just start. High school, the drama-filled world of fights and breakups, competitions and laughter, bittersweet smiles and happy tears. No one who's ever been to our high school would say it's been a total blast. Between senior project, spending 18 minutes of a 25-minute lunch in line, and the days when you had to walk to the portables in the pouring rain, it hasn't exactly been heaven. But you can't deny that high school had its charms. We developed friendships that will last a lifetime, and maybe occasionally learned a few things in a class or two. I mean, did you know that high schoolers have the same problem that most young parents have? It's a serious, serious problem sweeping America, and high schoolers are at the forefront. Sleep deprivation, man, it's serious. But when writing this speech, I knew I wanted to talk about something that all Americans love: movies. Every movie or play has 2 parts that I'll call Act 1 and Act 2. Act 1 is the exposition, the building time. Each character is given a specific role. Each has personality, individuality, and obstacles to face. Each has goals, opinions, a background story, and people who have influenced them over time. Then the story begins, the rise in action, as it's formally called. The characters respond to plot changes and attempt to fix complications. They usually fail, multiple times, but they learn from it. Then the characters come face to face with a problem much larger than themselves. Sometimes it's an evil, world-dominating villain, like the freaky dude in Iron Man 3 who just wouldn't die. Or the simple inability to ask their crush on a date. Then we move to Act 2. The main character, the protagonist, works as hard as possible and enlists his friends to help. They work together to try to solve their problems, but in the end, it comes down to the protagonist alone. He must stand up and face his enemy, all by himself, usually with dramatic music playing. But through this courage comes victory. Usually the victory is far from what the character first imagined, but it's for the best. The conflict and its outcome have taught them respect, collaboration, and maturity. They are ready to face the world, despite its challenges and villains. Then there's usually a closing monologue or impactful quote, and the theme music starts as the credits roll. Our early childhood, cute elementary school, awkward middle school, and the drama-filled high school, this has all been our Act 1. We have all had family and friends who have influenced us, and certain beliefs that have shaped our choices. We've laid a foundation. We've grown into vivacious individuals with obstacles to face and goals to work towards. We've learned from our mistakes, or occasionally made the same ones over and over again, and we've grown, little by little. But now we're facing our big problem. It's time to become independent adults. We have to learn how to manage money, make careers, and take care of ourselves. This is our Act 2. This is our time to work hard and pursue our dreams. It's our time to stand tall and show the world that all the work we put into getting this far hasn't been in vain. It's our time to be proud of what we've accomplished and know that we will surpass them. This is our time to rule the world, take center stage and the spotlight, and show the world that there is nothing that can stop us. Don't be afraid to take Act 2 by storm. Act 1 rocked, I give you that, but Act 2, that's where all the action lies. Imagine if Mulan had been too afraid to conquer her Act 2. She would never have saved the Emperor or earned the love of a nation. The Huns would have taken over China, and history would have to be rewritten. Or if Harry Potter had stopped his story before he won the most important duel in fictional history. We thought high school was bad? Imagine living with Death Eaters. But Act 2, this is the good part. Don't be afraid to screw it up or change your dreams. But do be afraid of losing yourself. Remember your Act 1, the foundation you laid here, the people who helped you grow. Take what you've accomplished and make it great. And even when life gets down, take a note from Dory and just keep swimming. So like every great movie, I have to insert a memorable quote before the music starts. Jack Kerouac once said, "This is goodbye, but we lean forward to the next crazy venture beneath the skies." So guys, let's show the world how amazing the class of 2013 really is. Because I know, and you know, that we are unstoppable. Congratulations, guys. You have been
Our time management lines. Portables are character building. And Dr. Woodward, we do want them to dance, but maybe not like at the prom. Class of 2013, it's very hard to believe that your last year and my first year are complete. I will forever have a connection to this senior class because this is my first graduation. Know that I am proud of you, and I'm proud to be the principal of White Knoll High School. Parents, I'm starting to better understand the magnitude of this day. I can only relate it to my own family. And this past week, I attended 2 graduation ceremonies for my 2 daughters, one from kindergarten and one from preschool. And I felt a sense of accomplishment and pride, along with the realization of the speed that life moves. I'm sure you feel like you were just there, and now you're here today celebrating another milestone. So parents, on behalf of the faculty and staff of White Knoll High School, I would like to thank you for allowing us to work with your students these past 4 years. Seniors, give me just a couple more minutes. Forget who's beside you, who's sitting around you, and hear what I have to say to you. Exactly 18 years ago, I sat in your seat, but in a much different world. As a school, we say that we're producing today 21st century graduates that are global in orientation. And this year, I've had the pleasure of interviewing teacher candidates to come into our school, and I asked them, what are the skills that students need to be productive in a global environment? And this is what I hear: accountability, critical thinking skills, and almost always hear something about technology. Several weeks ago, as I interviewed a veteran teacher, she answered that question by stating that our students need confidence. And I immediately thought about the 407 of you. If you are to compete among the people across this world, you must have confidence in where you have been to get where you're going. Be confident in the fact that you have received a world-class education. Understand that you are prepared to compete for jobs or to sit in a lecture hall beside students from across this world. Over the past 4 years, our school has achieved an excellent report card rating, Palmetto Gold and Silver Awards, because of your efforts in the classroom. Be confident that you are prepared. Alexis Amor, I told you I would work you in my speech. You are Alex Brown, be confident that you're prepared for the Naval Academy. Sally Wright, be confident you are equipped and prepared to enter music school and chase your dreams. Kayla Teach, you are ready for the University of Florida. Delvin Riley for Stetson. Malcolm Ford for Newberry. And Jordan Gunn from Princeton. And the rest of the 474, simply be confident in what you have achieved, who you are, and where you want to go. I am proud of each one of you and could not ask for a better senior class to forever be connected to than the class of 2013. I'm going to leave you with one thought. Theodore Roosevelt, an old dead guy, said this about confidence. It thrives on honesty, on honor, on the sacredness of obligations, on faithful protection, and on unselfish performance. Without them, it cannot live. Be confident. Now, as we prepare to award the diplomas, parents, families, and friends, please be considerate of each student whose names are read. Each student and their family deserves to hear their name called. Thank you. School board members, special guests, family, and friends, as principal of White Knoll High School, I hereby declare that these students have met all the requirements as set forth by the state of South Carolina to receive a high school diploma. Candidates prepare to receive your diplomas.
Sierra Raven Small, honor graduate. Sarah Elizabeth Stillinger, honor graduate.
Yeah.
Henry Wong, honor graduate. Nora Marie Williams. Kayla Michelle Teets, honor graduate. Summer Ashley Cagle, honor graduate. Leah Ashley Chambers. Monty Thomas Dooley Jr. Taylor Lee Flanders, honor graduate. Nina Marie Forsyth, honor graduate. Brittany Danielle Gladden.